It is time for one of my favorite segments.
Yes.
The big screen. I was just telling Steve I have an AMC movie gift card, so this is coming at the perfect time.
It really is.
All right, we take a look at the movies and TV shows coming to theaters and streaming platforms this weekend.
So we have to talk with Candace McMillan, the movie guru with our lifestyle brand Seattle Refined, who joins us this morning. Hey, Candace.
Hey guys, happy Halloween.
Halloween?
Oh, Ghostbusters. Is that what? Okay.
I get
I get it. I get the connection now.
I was like, wait, what?
A million horror movies coming through this weekend.
Okay.
So you have your pick
Do
of
you
the
like
litter.
horror movies?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, continue.
Yeah, Are you guys fans of the original Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen one.
Lukewarm? Yeah, I'm kind of lukewarm too. And I went into this one having seen the previous one, Afterlife, in 2021, not loving it. They made a sequel still. It brings all the people back. So we've got Paul Rudd, Carrie Coon, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Annie Potts, Ernie Hudson. The whole cast is here. They take them back to New York, which is a reprieve from Oklahoma, where they were in the last film. And so they're doing the right things. There's a lot of nostalgia. There's some throwback mystique. It's action-packed in the opening, but it just didn't have me in the end. It slows to a crawl at the heart of the film's climax. The action is kind of crammed into just a quarter of the film, and maybe there's enough for mega fans, but for me, as not a mega fan, I would just pass. It's Ghost Busted.
Oh, busted.
Busted.
All right, then. Okay, hopefully we get some better luck with this one. Coming to Prime Video is a reimagine of Roadhouse. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so my husband was a fan of the original of 1989 Roadhouse starring Patrick Swayze. I can't say I was such a fan, but this one's pretty good. It's really big on the action. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal, who fills Swayze's shoes as a UFC fighter who moves to the Florida Keys to become a bouncer at a roadhouse. He has some big battles against some powerful and rich and ripped adversaries. And, you know, even as my position as a layman viewer of this, not knowing the original, it's a pretty good action film. You know, Gyllenhaal's knocked around on boats, he's knocked unconscious, and he's forced to battle with Conor McGregor, who is an actual UFC fighter.
Oh, wow.
So they have a really epic fight off, and it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Jake
all
Gyllenhaal
right.
is one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. All right. We have
Yeah,
another
he is.
a horror flick. This is called Immaculate, starring Sydney Sweeney. What about that one?
Yes. So this one's a neon horror film, and neon is known for being weird and gory, and that's kind of what Immaculate is. I'm a Catholic. I understand the fear of Catholic iconography that, you know, people have. This is almost too much. You know, it's set in a convent. Sydney Sweeney stars as a nun taking care of ailing nuns, even though she doesn't do much of that. There's a miracle that happens that I won't give away because that's the whole point of the film, is to figure out what this big surprise is. So it just turns into a lot of horror cliches for me. People standing in doorways in the dark room, unsettling dreams that feel real. You know, it feels like we've seen it before. Sydney Sweeney's pretty good. She gives a good performance. In the end, it was a big premise that didn't have the intricacies it needed to pull it off. So big plane, short runway, it just didn't take off for me.
Interesting. Ooh, and good metaphor there. I like Sydney Sweeney, but
do
I don't
too.
like scary movies. I don't want to watch it. So.
Get scared. Get
Yeah,
scared.
there's not much else there except a scary movie for you. It's
Okay.
not like a
Darn.
great drama or anything.
Well, we've got a bonus film this week. Talk with us about Late Night with the Devil, also in theaters this weekend.
Yes, another horror, and I really enjoyed this one. It's niche. It's even weirder than Immaculate. It's different. It's set as a late night show. A competitor of Johnny Carson in the 70s who's trying to get his ratings up, and it's a Halloween episode, and he has these kind of interesting characters on. I won't give too much away. It feels like Network in the sense of, you know, the satire and the cost of success. It also feels like, you know, Blair Witch because it's found footage, and The Exorcist because there is a possessed child at the heart. So it's got some things going for it. Stephen King came out and called it absolutely brilliant. So I think if it's good enough for Stephen King, it's good enough for the rest of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stephen King, classic, right?
That one sounds like the most interesting one, I think, to me.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
We have some thinking to do.
Well, now I get why you said happy
Look at the
Halloween.
trailer.
I
You
know.
might be surprised.
Break out the Halloween costumes and jack-o'-lanterns and all of it this weekend. All right, Candace, thank you.
Yeah.
Why don't you like
Thanks,
horror
guys.
films?
Well, I don't like watching them by myself, so I probably,
Oh.
I like watching them maybe with a group of people.
Okay.
I'll skip probably.
Keep that AMC gift card for
Yeah,
a
for
later time.
a lighter movie.
Exactly.